Good evening to our listeners. It's a Monday. You're tuning into a Free Sports Show with me, your host Mrango Wagamadi, and my co-host Skechi Wagamunkwena at Talitha Cumi FM. You can like our Facebook page at Talitha Cumi News Report, and also you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes. It was a busy weekend. We saw a lot of teams losing. We saw a lot of teams winning over the weekend, and also the likes of Amapogopogo made the whole nation very proud over the weekend. And also, there's a lot of action. There's a lot of action that has taken place over the weekend. And since it's a Monday, every 6 o'clock. You can tune into my show, a Free Sports Show at Talitha Cumi FM. And as you know, my host, your favorite host, Mrango, will be always here on the airwaves. So now I'm not alone today. I'm with my fellow colleague and the host, Skechi. Skechi Baba. How was your vacation? Let's start from there.
Fine. It was fabulous. Everything was good in the weekend. Atmosphere, young kid.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. Yeah. There's no more.
Where were you, my friend? Where were you? I mean, I hear you were in Dubai. Was it Dubai or what?
No. I was in Pretoria.
You were in Pretoria?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, my man. Because remember, I was busy apologizing to the listeners every week. It was almost 2 weeks now, my man.
Yes.
You were not with us, and I'm sure our listeners were concerned that maybe this guy is sick or what. Can you please just tell the listeners that we are healthy and well and fit?
Besides being worried,
Yeah.
they've missed me.
Yeah.
Too much. I'm back. Listeners, I'm back. I'm healthy, fit. I'm good. I can even run 100 kilometers.
I know, Sabu has bonded. Yeah. All right, now, our menu for today will be sketchy. We will talking about the rugby, né?
Yes.
Sizokhuluma futhi we're talking about the UEFA Champions League.
Yes.
We will be also talking about the Barclays Premier League.
Yes.
And also we'll be talking about the PS election, and I hear some coaches, they made some, I know some people were firing shots
yes,
there and there,
yes,
my
yes.
man. And they also, and the minister will get to that story. And also the likes of Great Africa.
Yes.
And also there was CAF matches over the weekend where TS Galaxy represented us, and also the TKO draw. I'm telling you, it's hot in the studio. I'm sweating. It's hot in the studio. I'm sweating, my man.
Yes.
Yeah. No, we will continue just after this. All right. When you hear that UEFA song, you see, I'm killing the music now because why? Standing innovation for Amapokopoko.
Yes.
We're representing our nation, our country. I mean, we are so proud. I'm a proud South African now.
Me too, brother.
My blood is golden, white, and green.
Yes.
Proud South African. I'm so energized today and very thankful for the win.
Yes.
And now looking at the results.
Yes.
Who was expecting that New Zealand will lose to?
Yeah, that was a very surprising.
Will lose to England.
Yeah, that was a very.
Were you also expecting that?
Actually, I do trust England because if you can check, in 2007 it happened also. The history repeat itself.
Yeah.
2007 South Africa went into the finals with England.
Yeah.
And England, I think, managed to beat All Blacks. So it's another thing. They always say Pola but I can also say yeah, so
manje lenza le rugby sizokuthini liyakheteka nalo.
I don't know what to say, but everyone was surprised. Everyone was surprised because if you can if you can check the previous games with New Zealand, they were on fire. They were fuming. So everyone was surprised that,
and everyone was rooting for them to be in the final.
I was also. My money.
But England was ruthless against them. I mean, they gave them no chance. And remember, I think the score line, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere in the halftime, New Zealand couldn't score until the break.
Yes.
They started scoring after break. After the break.
Second half,
So which means now England prepared very well. And there was also a rumor, I'm not sure if it's a rumor, that New Zealand was scared of England. And actually they eventually sent their spy to have a look at how England is preparing their matches and their match. And then it did appear that they had to confiscate the cameras of the person that was taking those shots there.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, there was a friendly match, I think it's June or somewhere there.
Yeah.
The match between England and Australia.
Yeah.
And Australia managed to smash England.
Yeah.
So, but it was not just an easy
match.
Yes.
Just
it was an easy win for Australia. So, for New Zealand. So they did know that there's something that's gonna happen there.
Yeah.
They went to the game into their mind. They knew that something is gonna be peaky there.
Yeah. Well, it was a big score, 19-7.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
You know what happened?
Yeah.
When they went to the second half,
yes.
England was already on the upper side.
Yes,
they were already turned the corner. So there was no way. I didn't see New Zealand coming back. To tell you the truth, I just put my money and said England will win. Okay,
now on the big one was Sunday, Wales against Amapokopoko.
I was surprised there. I didn't expect.
Elaborate.
Yeah, I didn't expect the Poke to win in such a score. Yeah, I didn't expect so. I thought they were gonna maybe win 30-10 or something like that. Not just the score 19-16. Yeah. To me, I'm proud they did win, but it was poor to me because I didn't expect Wales to give us.
But when we check at the records,
yes,
Wales is one of the toppest.
Yes,
it's in the top 5.
Yes,
Wales is in the top 5.
Yes,
and also England, the likes of England and New Zealand, and almost all of the team that have qualified for the semi-finals and the quarterfinals. But now there was a point where I saw Amapokopoko. They were leading by 9-3.
Yes,
and I said to myself, you know what? Now we got them. Then we went to the break like that. Then they came back.
Yes, it was 9-9.
They scored 2 penalties.
Yes, it was.
Then it went to 9-9.
Yes.
And then I was sweating.
Yeah.
I was sweating. And now it was a very, 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 very nice game for Amapokopoko, and we thank them. And also, as a nation, we are very proud.
Yes, congrats to them.
And now going forward, the third place will be taking place on Friday, where New Zealand will be playing against Wales.
Yes.
11 o'clock South African time.
Yes.
And also the final, the big one, Amapokopoko will be playing against England on Saturday.
Yes.
2 o'clock, and everyone must wear a South African shirt.
Yes.
And then we can support the nation. Yeah. Now moving on to the next story, UEFA Champions League. I saw Pesitau's team playing very well the first half.
Yes.
But now what happened in the last dying minutes? I think the last 15 minutes.
Substitutes happened.
Yeah.
Kylian Mbappe happened. Kylian Mbappe happened, substitute happened. So they've just proven to them that they are an older team. They can use the experience. Because everyone was surprised. Why is Mbappe not in the field?
Not playing.
Yes. Why is Mbappe not in the field? Then after that, when Mbappe was introduced into the game, he killed it, bro. He managed to score 3 goals. Hat-trick, Baba.
In just 10 minutes.
He just showed them that we've got this team. We're a bigger team.
All right. Barcelona is struggling this season. Everyone can see that.
Yes.
Manje nabo basabhekane nobunzima.
Just like Orlando Pirates. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, we'll get to that. Relax, Kaizer Chiefs. Relax. Okay. Yeah, well, Barcelona will be playing against Slavia Pata tomorrow, and Zenit will be playing against Leipzig, and also Liverpool will be playing against Gent tomorrow, and also Napoli will be playing against Red Bull, and Valencia will be playing against Lille, and Lyon will be playing against Benfica. Also on Tuesday, another big draw. Chelsea will be playing against Ajax.
Yes.
And another one that I'm waiting for, Borussia Dortmund against Inter Milan.
It's gonna be
a very hot match.
Yes,
hot match to watch as well. And also on Wednesday, Bayern Munich will be playing against Olympiacos, and Lokomotiv Moscow will be playing against Juventus, and Tottenham will be playing against Svena, and Bayern Munich will be playing against Atletico Madrid, and PSV will be playing against Club Brugge. That's all these fixtures. You will get them next week. They'll be playing next week, not tomorrow. Sorry, my apologies. Next week. Okay. So we will discuss about them further when we get to our next show. All right. Now, as we move on with our show, Bateless Premier League.
Yeah, the weekend was also very hectic to them. It was a very busy weekend to them. Yesterday, Liverpool managed to beat Tottenham Spurs 2-1. Yeah, and it was a good game. But Spurs was on fire until they lost the game at the end, where they conceived the penalty. Then Salah managed to slaughter them.
Just to wrap the things up. Now, the 9-0. How do you concede 9-0 in such a big league?
Yeah, in history. Just heard a commentator saying in history, Leicester City managed to score 9 goals. Yeah. It was a rainy condition. I did watch the game. It was a rainy condition. I don't know what happened there, but all I can say is that they managed to slumber them.
Yeah. Well, a big win for Man City. They are closing the gap to Liverpool, and then also another one, Chelsea. A big win also against Burnley.
Yes.
And Arsenal. How can you go about from leading 2-0
to a
2-2 draw? Game management. Poor game management.
Poor defending from Luis.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say that, but there was poor defending from Luis, the ex-Chelsea player.
Yeah.
I did see that he did manage to do some filthy mistakes there at the back, and it cost them. Yeah, to that draw.
Okay, Man United. Are they finding their foot?
At last they managed to win. And you know what? I can't even say it was good because they've missed 2 penalties.
Yeah,
just 2 penalties. Rashford and
then he managed to make it up with that goal.
Yes, he managed to make it. Yeah, but how can 2 penalties?
Yeah, well,
what if were the only goals for the game?
Well, things like that do happen, and they always say that's football for you.
Yes.
Okay, in the table, Liverpool is still leading, and Man City is still on second. And then I won't be going through the rest of the league log, and we will be moving on with our show. And now this one is my favorite part of this show for tonight.
It's local.
Yeah, local is like yeah.
Coaches were crying, man. Coaches, players were crying, fans, all of them pointing referees. Saying there's a team that they always win with referees. All of them.
Which team is that?
The Pefeni boys.
The Pefeni boys.
Yes. Let's get Chincha Gulu.
Is it because maybe referees are feeling remorse in a way just to give away goals like that?
Okay.
Or is our standard of refereeing very poor in South Africa?
Okay, let's put the referee standard of refereeing aside and put the feeling of the referees aside. Let's check the form of that team.
Which team?
The one that they say is winning by referees.
Oh.
Yes. Let's check the form of them.
Okay.
How do they play? Cheifs managed to be beaten by Polokwane City.
Mm-hmm.
No one said the ref. There wasn't the ref involved in the game. There was no ref or there was a ref.
Okay.
So why didn't that ref help Cheifs to win that one in the game?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden Cheifs is winning. People are blaming. Cheifs managed to beat Cape Town City on penalties. Was the ref involved?
Obviously, Kaizer Cheifs is one of the biggest teams in South Africa.
Yes.
I mean,
if they are losing, referees are not involved. If they are losing, referees are not involved. If they are winning, referees are involved.
They are big teams.
Penalties. You win in penalties, referees is involved. I've heard Peter saying, I think we are back. Yes, we are back in 90s.
Yeah,
where Cheifs managed to win by referees because there were rumors that Cheifs always win by the likes of Soli Pamji. Yeah, they helped Cheifs to win the games. But I won't blame any referee.
On Wednesday,
that's why
Highlands Park is a very organized team.
Yes, a very strong team.
Yeah, I'm starting to like what Owen Takama is doing with that team. He has really transformed Highlands Park to be one of the strongest team in the PSL currently.
Yeah, but all I can say is that Sundowns, their performance it's going down a little bit. If you can check, Tiani Mawunda. He's no longer playing. Villa, he's no longer playing. Charlie is included into the center of the
center middle.
Yes, and Charlie and Gekana, they can't play together. They are not a very good pair. So you know what's the problem? You can't manage to beat Amazulu 5. Obviously, it's a very big team. Then manage to beat Highlands Park 1-0. And Nakona, last kickoff at Dingos. Then you want to beat Kaizer Cheifs, who are the
Forget about Kaizer Cheifs. There's more about the other teams now. Also, Cape Town City.
Yes.
I heard someone saying, "Upeni, but in bunch like a Kolumoy."
I don't think
was it because of the way he started? The way he started to begin. He was on point and everything was working out for him, but now lately he's been struggling. Honestly, he's been struggling.
To tell you the truth, I can't resist. I don't doubt Penny. He is a good coach to me. He's a very, very good coach. It's just that you won't always be winning. There'll be some complications.
He's just having his own slump now.
Yes.
Facing his own slump. Okay, Penny lost on Friday 1-0 against Cape Town City, lost 1-0 against Maritzburg United, and then SuperSport played to a 2-2 draw against Black Leopards on Friday.
Yes.
And then on Saturday we saw Golden Arrows playing against Polokwane City. I think Polokwane City is having I would say not the balance form. Because today they are up there, tomorrow they are there. They are ups and downs, and then they are not consistent.
Yes.
Yeah, I think if they can improve on that. I saw that team also playing, they play quite well, good football.
Yeah, they are playing very good football.
Okay, now the Stellis.
You must never forget Stellis.
Stellis on Saturday playing against Orlando Pirates. I thought this was going to be the repeat of the TKO match against Pirates against Stellenbosch, where Pirates managed to get a last-minute goal against them 1-0.
Did you hear the comment of the coach?
Which game? The Stellis game or this game?
The Stellis game.
Okay. No,
Rulani.
I'm not sure. Yeah?
Rulani.
What he said?
Congratulations to Stellenbosch.
Which one? The one that he lost 1-0?
Yes. That was all. That was all.
Is he feeling the pressure?
Much pressure. Even the fans are complaining now. They're starting to get annoyed, yeah. So even their friends are complaining.
But has he lost it in such a way that sekufike lesikhathi sokuthi the management will pull the plug off, or is it the matter of they have to play against one of the toppest team or one of the big teams in the league before the management might decide to pull the plug off?
To tell you the truth, you can't scale or you can't measure a coach rating by a derby.
Yeah.
It's another thing, Baba.
Yeah. Yeah,
you can't rate.
Players are really motivated by that.
Too much. The crowd, the atmosphere, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't rate a coach by a derby. No. But all I can say is that Rulani changed the system of Enterprise, because now if you can check them, they are defending with 3 players.
Yeah.
And Kroll didn't use such thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And Mokovic didn't use such thing.
I think also the interchanging of players, the changing of players in and out, week in, week out,
yes.
Trying to find a combination.
Yes.
In the process now it's the trouble. It's troubling Rulani now. It's giving him a lot of problems.
Yeah,
that's why his team won't be consistent and won't seem to have a direction at the moment.
Yeah, he can't match well.
Yeah, well, let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best, because one of these big teams, if one of them they are up there, the other ones are going down. It's always the case. I've been watching these 3: Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, and Mamelodi Sundowns. Yes. Through the years, if Sundowns is on top, between the 2, Chiefs or Pirates, some might be struggling.
Yes.
Then the other one will be mild.
Yes.
It's more like hot and extra hot and mild.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now, Highlands Park, they redeemed themselves against Chippa.
Yes.
Chippa Mpeng, yes, will be having a lot of problem this season.
Yeah.
The keeper, our coach.
I just feel pity for Mpeza, the coach, the new Zimbabwean coach.
Yeah.
I just feel pity for him, because first game he managed to beat Bloemfontein Celtics.
Yeah.
Everybody was happy. But now he lost.
Yeah, 2-0 against Highlands Park.
Yes. But I can blame the goalkeeper there. It was a poor
efforts from the keeper.
Yeah, from the keeper. Yeah, he didn't do much, and he's an elder.
Okay, now Baroka yesterday played against Amazulu to a 1-0. Mazuru won.
Yeah.
1-0.
First win.
Yeah. So now Kaizer Chiefs 2-0 against Mamelodi Sundowns. It was packed. That stadium was fully packed. Loftus was packed.
Yeah, that's why the game started late.
Yeah, it was delayed.
Yeah.
So can you advise the fans to please fans in any matches, especially now over the weekend there will be some matches that are playing of these big teams. Can we please arrive at the stadium early? Please, an hour before.
Yes.
For you to be seated well and what. We can't afford games to be
starting late.
Yes. You understand, games like that. But then it was a nice game. I really enjoyed it. The first goal was not an offside.
Yeah,
it was an in goal. Castro didn't touch the ball.
Libusa touched the ball.
Libusa didn't touch the ball. And touch the ball. Okay. Because if each of them touched the ball, they would have ruled it offside.
Okay.
You understand? So now the referee checked the flight. The referee and the last man, assistant referee, they checked the spinning of the ball.
Okay.
If it doesn't change
the movement,
any position or any movement, yes, it still remain. The flight remain the same.
Yes.
Until the other guy receives it.
Yes.
The scorer.
Yes.
Then it's not an offside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rules are rules, Bob.
Yeah, I mean, you have to just do some research sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, now moving on with our show, as we will be talking about the draw, the TKO draw. I see on Friday, Maritzburg United will be playing against Highlands Park.
Yes.
That's gonna be Friday, 8 o'clock night, and also Saturday, the big one, Kaizer Chiefs versus Orlando Pirates.
Yes.
They call Chiefs nowadays the German machine. They say the German machine has been oiled.
Yes. It's moving. You have to keep left.
It's moving now.
Yeah, you have to keep left.
Yeah. And some are saying the Chiefs got an X. Izembe nje iyagawula nje la ihlangana khona ihlangana neteam yakawula. But mind you, remember my man. Penalty's got a good record on these current Chiefs
5 years.
For the past 5 years.
Yes.
So there's a possibility that the results might turn the other way around.
Yes.
And and Rulani might redeem himself.
Yes.
So you never know. So I just wish all the South Africans to be there and witness some changes, because this is a game to watch. Yes. Very important game to watch. Yeah. Well, now on that day, the same day at night, SuperSport will be playing against Golden Arrows.
Yes.
Yeah, that's also going to be a very tough one. Steve must try to play his game well against SuperSport. And and now remember, SuperSport, they are good with cups. They are cups specialists.
Yes, they've just won the MTN Cup.
Yes, and then they lost last season in the finals.
Yes.
So and Chipa will be playing against Mamelodi Sundowns. That's going to be a very tough one.
Yeah, it's going to be a very
because looking at what is happening currently in Sundowns with the unstable of the coach,
yes,
and is becoming a little bit emotional, and if he continue like that, I think he's gonna mess it up for Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah. So now, as we move on with our show, we look at Glad Africa, but Glad Africa show, Cheifs Galaxy is playing in the Glad Africa Championship, and this past weekend they didn't play Glad Africa, but they managed to play at Cheifs, and then they lost to was that Enyimba?
Yes,
they lost to Enyimba.
Yes.
And then in the table we see Uthongati leading now. Uthongati is leading, and then JDR is now second.
Okay.
Now the bottom is Royal Eagles and Cheifs Sporting. So Cheifs Sporting must come out from there.
I know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with Cheifs Sporting this season.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are struggling.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, as we're about to wrap up our show, my man, thank you for tonight's show.
Yes.
I wish the listeners will enjoy. And yes, come Saturday.
Yeah.
Come Saturday, abanye bazokhala, abanye bazojabula.
Yes.
That's football for you.
Yes.
And then may the best team win. May the best team win over the weekend.
Yes.
I know you are